The unknown rich woman did not like what Sasha said to her. Thus, she lashes her anger out and asks if she knows who she is. She reiterated that her brother, the mayor of Jiaolin town, is also a gold rank expert beastmaster. Himph. What an annoying lady. No wonder why she is not popular. On the other hand, her husband agrees with Sasha and tells his wife that she is correct. Even though he disagrees with his wife, we can definitely conclude, based on his appearance, that he is submissive to her. Not yet satisfied with her rants, the unknown rich woman shouted to all of the Red Ape mercenary group that she did not spend her money to suffer. Hearing this, Qimeng got highly annoyed. Bai Xiaoan then thinks that she is so foolish. To him, it is very wrong to dare to offend your bodyguards in the wilderness, for you can never tell what may happen and what they may do to you. I agree. Bro. She is a foolish lady with a loud mouth. The place where they stay has cool-looking tree cottages or rooms with glass and wooden walls. Not to mention they look so comfortable because the leaves of the trees almost engulf them. Not long after, Qimeng tells Bai Xiaoan and Xiao Gubai that they will stay in that place for a night and will depart tomorrow morning. Something smells fishy with their action. Bai Xiaoan, Xiao Gubai, and the wealthy couple are put in one room with a bonfire and a liquid-like chemical that is boiled under extreme heat. Bai Xiaoan thinks it is very rudimentary and feels terrible about it. As the liquid chemical evaporates, the smell gives Bai Xiaoan a strange feeling. Then he figures out that there is something wrong with it. Meanwhile, Xiao Gubai starts to feel dizzy after inhaling the vapor from the liquid chemical. It seems like the Red Ape mercenary turns its back on them. Indeed, it's hard to trust people when it comes to money. Moments later, the Red Ape mercenary group enters the room wearing face masks to avoid inhaling the liquid chemical vapor. Lao Duan asks Sasha, the chemical specialist of their group, if the plan turns out as expected or if the 4 people fainted already. With so much amazement in Sasha's work, Ji Qing told them to see it themselves. I knew it. They are up to something. When they entered the room, they witnessed the 4 lying on the floor, completely unconscious. Lao Duan felt amazed at how everyone fainted and praised the drug for its effectiveness. Soon after, they start taking their bodies. Lao Duan asks everyone why they are only doing that at that moment. However, at the back of his mind, he feels the rich woman is quite heavy compared to her husband. Put those muscles to work, bro. Meanwhile, Ji Qing starts poking Bai Xiaoan, just like the rest, if he completely faints. Seeing him lying unconscious on the floor, Qimeng told everyone that Bai Xiaoan had great combat power and he could replace Mad Wolf's position on the way to their destination. He also added that it is easier for them to succeed after they gain his trust. What a bunch of schemers. Later on, they put handcuffs on Bai Xiaoan. Qimeng looks closer at Bai Xiaoan, who is currently unconscious along with Xiao Gubai. Upon his observation, he thinks he is a young master from a prestigious family who is simply training in the wilderness. That said, Qimeng told everyone to investigate his identity and ask for a hefty sum of money. He even told them that if they could earn a lot of money while Bailin City was in a mess, they could retire earlier and not have to put their lives at stake anymore. Lao Duan starts counting them all when they have successfully completed their task. It did not take too long for him to realize that one was missing among the 5. A sudden hand clap breaks in the silence and shocks the Red Ape mercenary group members. It turns out that the missing person is the priest from earlier. Wah! This character is so suspicious from the very beginning. As expected from him, he started praying the moment he revealed himself. He then told them that the mother of spiders or the Almighty Lord said let there be light, so there was light. He continued and told everyone that the Almighty Lord said let there be land, so the land was created. After that, he told them that the Almighty Lord's wisdom and grace may protect him, her most faithful servant. Seeing that one person did not faint, Qimeng sarcastically asks Sasha if she can do her job properly because the priest is fine. Well, that's the sad reality. Even if you did most of the task perfectly, one mistake would invalidate all your efforts. This, however, cannot be believed by Sasha, for she knows that her drug can even put an elephant out. Lao Duan then prepares his shotgun to blow his enemy's head. He then points the gun at him and asks him who he is. Moreover, he tells him to stop giving him that pastor shit. On the other hand, the unfazed weirdo priest told everyone to calm down and talk peacefully instead. When he raises his left hand, the devil's spider cult symbol can be seen on his palm. Sheesh. Bro is the biggest irony in this story. Imagine he works and preaches as a priest of God but belongs to the devil's cult. Seeing the symbol, Qimeng immediately recognizes it and he asks if he is from the spider demon sect. We can say that the priest is fearless because two armed people are pointing guns at him, but he stays calm like nothing is wrong. While everyone is busy, it is revealed that Bai Xiaoan is actually conscious. Good acting skills. Bro, you deserve the Oscars. Bai Xiaoan did not expect the priest to come from the devil's spider cult. He then said that what happened to them was an unexpected gain. Moments earlier, when he felt something strange about their situation, he had been informed about the drug, for the Eye of Apocalypse warned him about the paralyzing drug effect in the boiling liquid. Bai Xiaoan pretended to bite the bait and put his mask on. Wise choice? Bro. Bai Xiaoan thought that they were just ordinary kidnappers. He did not expect to believe the devil's spider cult would be involved. With all the revelations, he decided to wait and see how things would turn out. As fearless as he is, Chimeng asked the weird priest what business the devil's spider cult have with them. The creepy priest then told them that he was the direct agent of the devil's spider cult. Moreover, he is known by his codename, Alpha, and his job is to recruit geniuses in their cult. He immediately clarified that he did not intend to mess with them. He only wants the two Beastmasters, Bai Xiaoan and Qiao Gubai. It looks like bro is claiming items without any proof of purchase, as if you can get them as quickly as that. He further explains that the cult is looking for talented individuals like them who can defeat a gold-rank beast that is much stronger than them. On the other hand, Chimeng tells him it is a remarkable coincidence, for they are his goods, and he can sell them to him if he wants to buy them both. He even told him that they could negotiate the price. The weird priest, however, told him that he misunderstood what he said, for the devil's spider cult never does business with anyone. Chimeng then asks him if that means he wants to freeload on them. Suddenly, two female devil's spider cult members appear behind him. After noticing it, Lao Duan was shocked and wondered how the two people seemed out of nowhere on Earth. Meanwhile, the Eye of Apocalypse reveals to Bai Xiaoan that they are holograms. Then he saw beside him a hologram projector, which is also indicated by the Eye of Apocalypse. Little did they know while conversing with the weird priest, a sniper was already targeting the priest. Then, a standard sniper rifle filled with strong masking tapes shoots a bullet. It looks like Feng Lang, the sniper bro, managed to survive. And just like that, the bullet blows off the priest's left arm. As expected, Chimeng and the other team members wonder who shot him. Then, from a radiophone reception, Feng Lang reveals that he is alive and does it. Knowing he is alive, Chimeng and the others feel so happy. Soon after, Feng Lang mentioned how many meals Chimeng owed him. On the other hand, Chimeng tells him to cut the nonsense, for the weird priest is not dead, which means he missed his shot. Feng Lang tells him over the phone that his gun is broken, so Chimeng should be thankful that he hit him. Not long after, Lao Duan discovers the hologram projectors on the wooden floor and tells Chimeng that he is just using holograms. Still, in reality, he is alone by himself. Knowing this, the whole gang gets ready to punish him severely. Chimeng asks him why he dares to play tricks on them if he is only that strong. The priest, already in great pain after losing his left arm, felt extremely scared. He then threatens them that the priest is already on the way to the location. Thus, if they dare to touch him, they will die horribly. The Red 8 mercenary group does not care what he says. As they start kicking him, Chimeng calls him a scumbag after threatening them to die a horrible death. Lao Duan tells him that he will sell him as a prostitute. On the other hand, Sasha said she would fetch one of his kidneys. Whoa! Mercenary group turns wild. In the middle of the night, the moon majestically shines with the stars above the dark sky. The other members of the devil's spider cult, who ride what seem like dragon-bird beasts, enter the area of the banana forest. One of the masked men tells the almighty priest that they have already arrived at the banana forest. The almighty priest then asks them to prepare for their landing. He also hopes that Alpha is right that time. That being said, they rush to the House Tree May village. As the flying beast cries, Chimeng hears them and asks Lao Duan what that sound is. Alpha instantly switches to his evil mode and tells them they are done, for the almighty priest has arrived. And just like that, a vast impact destroys the treehouse. Witnessing the massive explosion, Bai Xiaoan starts wondering what is happening. Then, the almighty priest appears before Alpha while riding a colossal dragon bird-like beast. As expected, Alpha felt so relieved that his ally finally came. Meanwhile, the Eye of Apocalypse revealed that the beast comes from the race of the corpse beast that has reached the pinnacle gold realm. It has the Eye of Fear talent and qualifies as pinnacle gold. Moreover, it has 3 signature skills: Enigmatic Flames, Illusion of Fear, and Shadow Rush, all in purple grade. When the man steps down from the back of the monster, a a strong presence emanates from him. He immediately asks Alpha where he is. Alpha told him that he was behind him, referring to the two youngsters who were unconscious. Basically, the almighty priest is looking for Bai Xiaoan and Qiao Gubai. With the help of the Eye of Apocalypse, it is revealed that the name of the masked leader is Arthur, and he has a talent called Spirit Domain Black Gate. Moreover, he belongs to the Golden Peak realm and possesses 4 beasts. Sheesh, this is a strong opponent, for sure. When he looked at Bai Xiaoan, he felt the intimidating aura of the almighty priest. As expected, the Red Ape mercenary group stops him. Lao Duan asks him what he wants to do. The almighty priest, however, politely asks them to move away. Then the solid purple aura starts oozing from his body. Chimeng curses him, but he immediately stops after realizing he cannot move his body. It turns out that the almighty priest just passes through them, and his power envelops them all over their body, restricting them from doing anything. I can definitely smell massive trouble with this masked guy. When the almighty priest is just a few inches away from Bai Xiaoan, he starts praying and says, "Oh, mother of all spiders, save these 2 lost children." Bai Xiaoan starts to feel the danger the man can bring him, so he alerts himself. Suddenly, the almighty priest removes what seems like an eggplant-shaped flask containing a mysterious chemical and a needle. The Eye of Apocalypse revealed that the weird chemical is the Spider Venom Ascension Elixir. It is a spiritual medicine concocted by combining the essence of the illusion demon spider with various medicinal herbs. When injected into a human being, it allows and enhances the control of the injective's realm of existence. Bro made it sound so complicated. If you get injected with that, the cult can control you. As the almighty priest continued to pray, he told Bai Xiaoan that his spirit may guide them out of the mist and towards the promised land. Then, he starts his first attempt to inject Bai Xiaoan with the Spider Venom Ascension Elixir. Bai Xiaoan, on the other hand, realizes that he is trying to control them using the elixir. Bai Xiaoan uses his power to break free from the handcuffs. Then, he stops the hand of the almighty priest from injecting him with the elixir. Bai Xiaoan apologizes and tells him he doesn't like evil men's services. "Your tongue is as sharp as ever, bro." Bai Xiaoan unleashes his strong power that shatters the elixir and forces the almighty priest to cast a shield. Seeing this, he realizes that Bai Xiaoan loves doing trivial tricks. He repeatedly tries to wake Qiao Gubai up, but she is too affected by the paralyzing drug effect. In that dangerous situation, Bai Xiaoan thinks they must escape the place first. Thus, he uses another evaporating wave to separate him from the almighty priest. This attack, however, is immediately retaliated by the almighty priest. However, Bai Xiaoan did not really intend to use that to attack him, but to escape from him. Clever and tricky. Well, that's definitely Bai Xiaoan. Realizing what happened, the almighty priest got too pissed off, and he asked his minions to chase them down. Meanwhile, Bai Xiaoan hides behind a big tree, and he repeatedly tries to wake her up. He even asks him if she feels better, but she is still unresponsive. This made him realize that the paralyzing drug effect of the liquid sedative she inhaled was too strong. Poor girl. In that moment of uncertainty, Bai Xiaoan asks the Eye of Apocalypse to scan the surrounding environment. As expected from our favorite massive googly eye entity, he never fails Bai Xiaoan. Instantly, it examines the whole area. That being said, the Eye of Apocalypse revealed a robust primordial beast nearby. This weird-looking banana turns out to be a strong spirit beast. According to the Eye of Apocalypse, it belongs to the race of the banana hunter with the wood system from the advanced silver realm. It has the fragrance of banana, B-classed, talent, and qualifies as intermediate gold. Moreover, it has 3 signature skills: the fragrance of bananas in the blue grade, hunting banana vines, and binding of banana vines, both in the green grade. That being said, Bai Xiaoan starts to wonder if the banana forest beast is the one that's blocking the way out. Since Qiao Gubai is still under the effect of the sedatives, their movements are limited, and there are still pursuers in the sky. Bai Xiaoan starts wondering what he should do next. Bro was highly stressed out. At that moment, Bai Xiaoan decided to use his royal beast space again to hide Qiao Gubai. He suddenly remembers how they survived the nuclear explosion using the same method, so somehow he gets convinced that he is on the right track. After solving the problem with Qiao Gubai, he starts thinking about how to handle the pursuers. There is also a huge banana forest beast that can impose danger at any time. However, Bai Xiaoan suddenly thought of using the darkness of the night and the banana forest beast to his advantage at that time. Meanwhile, the Red Ape mercenary group still cannot move a muscle due to the power of the almighty priest. Well, they have the taste of their own medicine when they use the paralyzing drug effect on Bai Xiaoan and Qiao Gubai. On the other hand, Alpha starts calling the Almighty Priest. He begs him for help, but the Almighty Priest does not care about him. Soon after, he tells him that the mother of the spiders may guide his soul into the promised land. This, of course, shocks Alpha. Suddenly, the Almighty Priest uses his power to take the soul of Alpha. Then his body begins to disintegrate. Witnessing his cruel action, Lao Duan wonders how to kill his man. Meanwhile, Qi Meng calls Feng Lang to ask about the situation. Feng Lang informs him that his sniper rifle is wholly broken. Thus, he cannot help them at that very crucial time. Upon hearing that, frustration enters the mind of Qi Meng, and he starts thinking if that is the moment when he will meet his end. Not long after, one of the minions of the Almighty Priest came back to inform him that they had found Bai Xiaoan, but the girl was missing. As the body of Alpha continues to disintegrate, he tells his minion to bring Bai Xiaoan to him first. Bai Xiaoan intentionally appears in the sight of the enemies. He wants them to chase him and reach a distance from the banana forest beast. Luckily, Bai Xiaoan's plan works, for the enemy takes his bait. The moment the enemies moved closer to him, Bai Xiaoan activated his water system shield to avoid getting caught. Sensing Bai Xiaoan's enormous power, the banana forest beast gets triggered. All of a sudden, its large vines get wild, restricting and binding the corpse beast to move any further. That said, even the enemies riding the corpse beasts get caught by the tree's vines. One of them discovers that the beast is a wooden spiritual beast. This spirit beast shares the cell of the first Hokage, Hashirama Senju. And just like that, the enemies were instantly defeated. Witnessing that everything goes according to his plans, Bai Xiaoan felt very happy. Apparently, he anticipated everything that happened with his enemies. Bai Xiaoan learns from the Eye of Apocalypse that the banana forest beast only attacks creatures that invade its territory. Since the enemy's corpse beasts' bodies are too big, they can reach the banana forest beast's territory when they move closer to him. Hence, he is safe as long as he stands at the edge of the beast's territory. That being said, the banana forest beast will perceive those who enter as invaders and will attack them violently. On top of everything, when the banana forest beast detected an enemy, it will transform into its battle form, which looks like a rotting corpse of a dead woman. When its territory invaders are successfully caught, it will punish them with the most threatening gesture. Is it just me, or does the complete form of this banana forest beast resemble the giant humanoid monsters in Attack on Titans? Let's call it the Tree Titan. The anger of the banana forest beast is seen as it squeezes the enemies. Not to mention, the mysterious pink glowing flowers appear from the compressed bodies of the enemies. Soon after, the banana forest beast, also known as Banana Hunter, will suck away their powers. After that process, the only things remaining from the enemies are their clothes, skeleton as the flesh disintegrates, and the sucking of spiritual energy. Meanwhile, from the bottom of the banana forest beast are shiny banana fruits. The Eye of Apocalypse reveals to Bai Xiaoan that the banana fruit from this beast is a silver-grade material rich in vibrant life energy. This specific form of energy can heal various injuries and ailments. Wow, this one should be called the miraculous banana fruit. After learning it from the Eye of Apocalypse, Bai Xiaoan thinks that its life energy can substitute some materials used in life essence potions. Therefore, he casts a sharp water splash to cut the stalk that holds the bunch of bananas. After catching it, Bai Xiaoan realizes how great its smell it is. In fact, he thinks that the smell of the bananas is so addictive. However, he returned to his senses and realized that he had already entered the territory of the banana forest beast. When he looks at the banana forest beast, it is too busy absorbing the spiritual energy of the enemies. Then he sneaks out with the stolen banana fruit, thinking he will be fine. Unfortunately, when Bai Xiaoan moves out of the banana forest beast's territory, he accidentally steps on a resting frog. That being said, the frog produced a strong sound. Bai Xiaoan then kicks the frog as quickly as possible. However, another frog jumps into the stolen banana fruits when he hides under the bush. This made Bai Xiaoan wonder if he was cursed to attract frogs. Maybe they want a kiss from you, bro, for them to turn into a beautiful princess. When the frog jumps away from him, the banana forest beast instantly notices it. Oh, bro's in trouble. When checks was behind him, Bai Xiaoan sees the banana forest beast ready to grab him. Then, a loud shout from Bai Xiaoan reverberates in the forest. Moments later, when the Almighty Priest tried to reach out to his minions to ask about the situation, the call dies before they can even say more details. Soon after, the Almighty Priest prays to their Almighty Lord that they need extra hands. The Almighty Priest then told Team Alpha their spirit would become part of the Great Spider Queen. Suddenly, the Almighty Priest casts a spell from the soul of Alpha, and 4 bizarre-looking spider-like creatures appear on his hand. Seeing that, Chimeng freaks out but cannot do anything about it, for he cannot move. Then, the Almighty Priest commands the bizarre-looking spider-like creature to go to every Red Ape mercenary group member. The bizarre-looking spider-like creature starts climbing their bodies, which freaks them out. However, since they are put under a petrifying spell, they cannot do anything about it. Soon after, the Almighty Priest tells them that they must obey his orders from then on. It turned out that the bizarre-looking spider-like creatures attached themselves to the nape of the Red Ape mercenary group members. The Almighty Priest revealed to them that the explosive spiders on their necks would detonate if they would not follow, which pissed off Chimeng. Meanwhile, the Banana Forest Beast continues to chase down Bai Xiaoan. As he runs for his life while holding the bunch of banana fruit, Bai Xiaoan wonders if that will end his journey. Chill. Bro, you have the plot armor, so you will not die quickly. Luckily, Bai Xiaoan managed to jump high enough to save himself from the attack of the Banana Forest Beast. He runs and jumps that night to save himself from the rampaging beast. Soon, Bai Xiaoan manages to hide in a thicker bush. Bai Xiaoan, with his bombastic side eyes, thinks that he is fortunate he just flew out from the territory of the Banana Forest Beast. Afterward, Bai Xiaoan hid the bananas inside his mythical royal beast space. He even thinks that the abilities of the plant-type spirit beasts are so powerful. He even added that he doesn't know if he can make a contract with one of them. From his location, Bai Xiaoan felt that someone out there was coming on his way. He then quickly hides behind a big tree upon realizing that the Devil's Spider Cult people are chasing after them. Meanwhile, Lao Duan is seen with the Red Ape mercenary group members searching for them. Lao Duan starts wondering how the fudge they will be able to find in that forest in the middle of the night. Not long after, the Almighty Priest starts praying to their mother of spiders, their Almighty Lord, to show her servant the way. Then, a powerful purple aura was released around the area. As expected, this will be detected by the Eye of Apocalypse. It warns Bai Xiaoan of the imminent danger, which shocks Bai Xiaoan. A cluster of tiny purple lights coming from the wand of the Almighty Priest reveals Bai Xiaoan's location. Hoops! Bro is in trouble again. When he saw Bai Xiaoan, the Almighty Priest alerted the Red Ape mercenary group to go over his hiding place. Bai Xiaoan starts wondering how the Red Ape mercenary group members join forces with the Devil's Spider Cult. All of a sudden, Ji Xing appears from the bush and points a gun at Bai Xiaoan. She even tells him to not move because he has been surrounded already. Seeing this, Bai Xiaoan raises his arms like he is under arrest by a police officer and wonders what the heck is going on because his luck has been so bad. Not wanting to give up easily, Bai Xiaoan can only rely on his old trick to get away with his pursuers. Then, he wonders how many times he has used that spell that day. That being said, he manages to escape them once again. Soon after, Lao Duan asks Bohemia if she's okay. By the way, Ji Qing's name has been changed to Bohemia, but let's use Ji Qing as her name for consistency. Ji Qing told her he was fine, but Bai Xiaoan managed to escape. After that, the Almighty Priest asks them why they just stand there when they should hurry up and chase Bai Xiaoan. Chimeng angrily approaches and tells him that except for him and his team, no one else in that area is a Beast Master. For the abilities of the Beast Master are beyond the reach of ordinary people. On the other hand, the Almighty Priest asks him if he wants to remind him that there's a bomb on their necks. Hearing that, the Red Ape mercenary group members all suddenly become quiet as they realize what kind of situation they are in. Pissed off, the Almighty Priest asks Chimeng what qualifications he has to negotiate terms with him. It looks like this Almighty Priest has too much high regard for himself. Chimeng starts thinking if the Almighty Priest is looking down on him for not being qualified. Suddenly, Feng Lang calls Chimeng to ask if they are okay. Chimeng then informs him that they have bombs on their necks. Upon learning about the bombs, Feng Lang tells him that he is currently near their location and he can assist them. Chimeng, however, stops him from taking any further steps. He told him to wait a moment, for the mechanism of the bomb was still unclear. He even added that only if they figured it out would they endure it in the meantime, which Feng Lang agreed with. At a not-so-far distance, hiding Bai Xiaoan behind the trees starts feeling pain after the red electricity-like structure emerges from his hand. After feeling the same pain from earlier, Bai Xiaoan can't help but worry. The Eye of Apocalypse warns him that the source inside his body is damaged and the recovery of spiritual power weakened. Thus, the upper limit of spiritual power is halved. That one sounds like real trouble. Bro needs help, and he needs it as soon as possible. Bai Xiaoan tells himself that he used too much physical power that day and has no idea how long the pain will last. Soon after, the Eye of Apocalypse alerted him of an imminent danger. Qimeng, his beast pet, and comrades command Bai Xiaoan to come out. The Eye of Apocalypse revealed that Qimeng has a talent called Power Enhancement C-Class and belongs to the Intermediate Silver Realm. Qimeng has 3 pets, Red Flame Monkey, Magma Chameleon, and Ground Beetle. As he looks at them, Bai Xiaoan cannot understand what could be the reason why the Red Ape mercenary group joined the Devil's Spider cult. Not long after, he notices something attached to their necks, revealed by the Eye of Apocalypse as explosive spiders. Realizing the situation, Bai Xiaoan discovers they are coerced by the enemies. Bai Xiaoan then summons the mutated red-winged crow to do something about the situation. However, he reiterates that it should not kill them as he needs to talk to them. The mutated red-winged crow slaps Bai Xiaoan with his left wing and tells him everything is already understood. His beast pet even asks Bai Xiaoan if he has thought of a plan to protect himself. After saying that, the mutated red-winged crow flies quickly, while the wholly pissed off Bai Xiaoan tells it not to make the same mistake as last time. The mutated red-winged crow, on the other hand, tells him that he talks too much. Well, his beast pet is the only one who can satisfyingly bash him. Soon after, the mutated red-winged crow flies around the Red Ape mercenary group. Sasha, the first one who notices it, asks everyone what is the thing that she sees in the sky. As it continues to fly higher, Sasha asks everyone if it is a shooting star, which Lao Duan disagrees with. Realizing what it is, Lao Duan gets shocked. Then, a massive explosion happened where they stood. Qimeng saw that it was the beast pet of Bai Xiaoan, so he immediately commands his beast pet to attack it. The red flame monkey delivers a sneak attack, which is immediately noticed by the mutated red-winged crow. When the red flame monkey tries to punch the mutated red-winged crow with its flaming fist, the mutated red-winged crow dodges it faster than the speed of light. Sheesh. The flash is shaking. Soon after, the mutated red-winged crow accumulates massive firepower and delivers his skill, Blazing Sun Fire. This skill created rings of fire that targeted the red flame monkey. Qimeng cannot deny that Bai Xiaoan's beast pet is strong. From where he stands, Qimeng notices the almighty priest not planning to make any move. Meanwhile, the red flame monkey removes its eye patch and blasts a flame toward the mutated red-winged crow. Lao Duan also launches some of his giant ammo to attack Bai Xiaoan's pet. However, he cannot hit the bird spirit beast no matter how hard he tries. Thus, he admitted that he could not even shoot it with the giant shotgun. That said, the mutated red-winged crow flies in mid-air and prepares to attack Lao Duan. At an incredible speed, Bai Xiaoan's beast pet tackles the abdomen of Lao Duan and quickly moves away. He accidentally hits his head on a rock when he falls, making him unconscious. That undoubtedly hurts a lot, bro. Suddenly, the red flame monkey appears, ready to crush Bai Xiaoan with his flaming fist. Bai Xiaoan tries to stop Qimeng and tells him they can discuss it. However, Qimeng has no plan to stop his beast pet, so Bai Xiaoan has no choice but to use his shield. The attack is strong enough to push Bai Xiaoan backward with his shield. With his fire system, Qimeng told him they had nothing to discuss, but for some reason, he does have a request, so he must take Bai Xiaoan away. Bai Xiaoan, with his water system, on the other hand, asks him if he thinks he will cooperate with the Red Ape mercenary group. After hearing what he says, Qimeng and Bai Xiaoan tell each other that there's bound to be a fierce battle between them. This match should be called Silver-Haired Beast Tamers. Water versus Fire. Quickly, Qimeng flew midair and blasted off an intense fire attack. On the other hand, Bai Xiaoan uses a massive water shield to block the charge of Qimeng. Meanwhile, the red flame ape continues to use the laser beam flames while the mutated red-winged crow keeps dodging the flame attacks. Qimeng continues to attack Bai Xiaoan. Unfortunately, the electric-like structures emerge again from his body, which worries Bai Xiaoan. Qimeng calls the attention of Bai Xiaoan, a bronze-level beast master, and asks him why he can use a shield. He further asks if it is some kind of technology for rich people. As the fire attack of Qimeng continues to crush his shield, Bai Xiaoan knows that his spiritual power cannot hold up anymore. That being said, Bai Xiaoan thinks he should just push his shield out. This is an excellent yet desperate move at the same time. Seeing what he did, Chimeng can't help but praise him for being so imaginative. He then tells Bai Xiaoan that he cannot believe he pushed the shield over. However, Chimeng tells him that their fight is not the same as his school battle practice, and he stands with his flaming aura and his body positioned like a crucifix. On the other hand, Bai Xiaoan keeps enduring the pain caused by the red-like electric-like structure in his body. Chimeng explains that real-life Beastmaster battles have no rules or restrictions. Then, he uses his talent, Strength Enhancement, as revealed by the Eye of Apocalypse. Seeing that he is coming at him, Bai Xiaoan freaks out and thinks if that is his end time. In no time, Chimeng reaches Bai Xiaoan and takes him down with enhanced strength. He even told Bai Xiaoan that he grew up in the streets. When they crash to the ground, Bai Xiaoan feels extreme pain and almost loses consciousness. Chimeng did not stop from that as he punched Bai Xiaoan. On the other hand, Bai Xiaoan clocks his punch and tells him that the Devil's Spider cult is the public enemy of the Federation. That said, Bai Xiaoan asks if they help them catch him, will the enemy leave them alive? This frustrates Chimeng as he knows Bai Xiaoan is spitting facts. Then Chimeng asks him what does a guy like him know. Out of nowhere, Bai Xiaoan holds his head and gives him a strong headbutt. Oops. Bro uses Tanjiro's infamous skill. The impact was so strong that it almost left Chimeng unconscious. As the table turns, Bai Xiaoan, holding him down to the ground, tells Chimeng that he knows they are being threatened. Furthermore, Bai Xiaoan reveals he has a method to help them solve their problem with the spider bomb on their necks. Chimeng asks him if he has a solution and why he should trust him. Then, Bai Xiaoan reveals that he knows their friend with a severed arm is hiding behind the bushes at their back. Soon after, Feng Lang receives a signal to shoot him. However, Feng Lang threw a smoke screen instead. As the smoke spreads, Feng Lang approaches their location and tells Bai Xiaoan not to move, for a gun is ready to blow his head off. Chimeng smirks and informs Bai Xiaoan that they are prepared to solve the problem soon. As the thick smoke subsides, the almighty priest can see people coming out of it. Chimeng calls his attention and brings to him the unconscious Bai Xiaoan. After that, Chimeng asks him to let them go. However, the almighty priest tells them to get Chiao Gubai too. Well, bro loves the concept of abuse of power. This pisses Chimeng off, and he approaches the priest angrily. He tells him what he wants differs from what they agreed upon initially. The almighty priest then reminded them about the bomb spiders around their necks. Chimeng, however, tells him to forget about it, for the bomb spiders will be a thing of the past soon anyway. Out of nowhere, Feng Lang shoots the almighty priest. As expected, the almighty priest will detect it and instantly block the gunshot. Little did the almighty priest know the gunshot was just a signal for the rest of the gang to attack him. This shocks the almighty priest, for he did not expect them to have the audacity to turn their backs on him. Well, sir, learn to expect the unexpected. To make the story clear, a few minutes ago, Bai Xiaoan, who is held captive, advises Chimeng to think about his proposal. Chimeng then signals him to keep quiet. Feng Lang whispers to Bai Xiaoan that he is still determining if the bomb spider has an eavesdropping function, so he must keep his low voice if he has to say something. This made Bai Xiaoan realize the true purpose of setting off the smoke bombs. It turns out that the smoke bombs are used to prevent the almighty priest from seeing them. After learning that, Bai Xiaoan grins and proudly tells them in his normal voice that they don't have to worry, for he has already investigated the bomb spiders. Bai Xiaoan ensures they don't have eavesdropping functions. They are just ordinary mutant spirit beasts. When Feng Lang signals to lower his voice, Bai Xiaoan looks at him with his bombastic side eyes and asks why else wouldn't he be speaking loudly, as arrogant as usual. All thanks to his Eye of Apocalypse. He can pretend to be the most brilliant lad in the world. That said, Chimeng tells him to reveal his plan. At the present time, they went all out to execute the said plan. Following Bai Xiaoan's procedure, first, Lao Duan should lock him. The bomb spiders around their necks have low intelligence, so the almighty priest can only give them orders for the cane he is holding with his hand. The plan A is to block his movements and not let him use his mysterious staff. At that point, all they need to do is to destroy his cane to release control of the bomb spiders. Sasha will then execute her participation to destroy the cane on the first attempt. However, the almighty priest is a gold-level beastmaster, which means he may more likely be able to resist. Bai Xiaoan then tells everyone to be ready for the backup plan. As the almighty priest lashes out his anger, he can retaliate and attack Sasha, so he will help Sasha to survive. After he gets out of their control, Bai Xiaoan reveals to them that the almighty priest will detonate the bomb right after. Bai Xiaoan reveals that this is the most dangerous part. However, the bomb spiders have a long detonation fuse and do not explode immediately. This is the time when he is most defenseless, so agile people like Ji Qing can deliver sneak attacks. However, it might still be useless if the almighty priest can detect her movements. Bai Xiaoan further explains to them that although his shield is powerful, it will be useless if one is too close to him. That said, Ji Qing can be the most significant key in destroying the cane by throwing a dagger at its living spirit beast. Worono Ozuro's sister is vital for the plan to succeed. After successfully destroying the cane, they are all happy that the plan works. Soon after, the spider bombs on their back start dying. Lao Duan cannot control himself from expressing relief that he finally got rid of the spider bomb. Upon freeing themselves from the control of the almighty priest, Qi Meng angrily tells him to go to hell. Hearing that, the almighty priest throws Ji Qing to Qi Meng. Poor girl. Luckily, Lao Duan is there to save the day. Right after the four reunited, Qi Meng tells the rest of the Red Ape mercenary group members to run while they still can. Bai Xiaoan, on the other hand, had already anticipated this would happen. Unfortunately, the almighty priest has already activated his spirit domain Black Gate talent. Then, a solid purple aura emerges from his body, and a vast demonic gate appears above him. When the gate opens, it releases purple slimy materials filled with devilish eyes. Ew, totally gross. That said, they are all restricted to escape the domain. Before the spirit domain Black Gate completely closes the field, Qi Meng informs Feng Lang to quickly call the captain of the Red Ape mercenary group, which he immediately follows. Feng Lang tries to call their true captain but cannot reach him. That said, Feng Lang can only use the most extended phone antennae in the world. With his strong antennae, he manages to call their captain's phone and requests the secretary to hurry up and hand over the phone to the captain. The secretary of the Red 8 mercenary group's captain informs her that Feng Lang is over the phone and has something urgent to report. The red-haired captain answers the phone and immediately asks Feng Lang about the matter, for she is in a meeting. Suddenly, her eyes widened after learning from the freaking out Feng Lang that the Red Ape mercenary group members were trapped in the banana forest by the Devil's Spider cult. Qi Meng and the others are calling for help. After receiving all the information, the captain stands up with her big melons and asks the man he is transacting what's the matter with his Devil's Spider sect. She even asks him why they are fighting with her people. The Devil's Spider sect member tells her there must be some misunderstanding in the current situation, which the captain questions. She then tells him that the last guy who dared to touch her Red 8 mercenary group has 20 stubbles on his grave. Meanwhile, after successfully casting his spell, the almighty priest praises the mother of spiders or their great almighty lord. He even summons his 3 beasts all at the same time. The Eye of Apocalypse reveals the stats of the 3 beast pets of the almighty priest. The first beast belongs to the parasitic bat race from the intermediate gold realm. It has the magic voice infused ears talent. Moreover, it has 3 signature skills. The magic voice infused ears in the purple grade, gliding wings, and sonic shock, both in the blue grade. The second beast belongs to the 3-headed corpse spirit beast race from the intermediate gold realm. It has the Bone Crusher B-class talent. Moreover, it has 3 signature skills. The Corpse Peck in the green grade, Phase Slam, and Burst, both in the blue grade. The third beast belongs to the Neverwinter Spider race from the advanced gold realm. It has the Light and Shadow B-class talent. Moreover, it has 3 signature skills. The Horrifying Light in the purple grade, Dark Walk, and Poison Sting, both in the blue grade. Bai Xiaoan can't help but feel intimidated by the 3 spirit beasts, for they all look pretty chic. I totally agree with you, bro. Bai Xiaoan, on the other hand, looks at the mutated red-winged crow and tells it that it is time to use them up. The mutated red-winged crow asks Bai Xiaoan what he wants the embodiment of the sun to do. Bai Xiaoan did not waste time and used his borrowed skills called Possess. Suddenly, Bai Xiaoan became utterly naked, and flame enveloped his body. Flames start coming out of his left eye, and his right arm completely transforms, followed by his hand and his head. When the process completes, Bai Xiaoan fused with the mutated red-winged crow. That said, Bai Xiaoan can freely use all of the powerful skills of the mutated red-winged crow. Bro literally became a Power Ranger. In Chapter 18, Bai Xiaoan awakens an SSS-Rank talent called Chain of Heavens. Anyone linked with this golden chain will share their talent with the user. Back to the present, Bai Xiaoan can't help but be amazed by this talent because his water system even changes into a fire system. That way, he would not be affected even if his origin is damaged. On the other hand, Bai Xiaoan feels wrong about Ming Xiao because he does not know how to properly use his talent, even if he had such a miraculous talent, so he decides to take advantage of it on his behalf. As expected, the Almighty Priest notices his rare talent. However, he also tells Bai Xiaoan that he is still too inexperienced to use his talent's total capacity. Hearing this, Bai Xiaoan gets pissed off. Out of nowhere, the Neverwinter Spider, which the Almighty Priest called Dino Spider, appears beside Bai Xiaoan. Then, he commands it to use a horror beam. This made Bai Xiaoan get constrained all over his body. That said, Bai Xiaoan has been totally confined. No matter how hard he tries, purple electricity appears all over his body, restraining him from moving a muscle. Seeing this, the Eye of Apocalypse pops up on top of Bai Xiaoan. The Eye of Apocalypse even intended to show before the Almighty Priest, witnessing a colossal eye appearance with his naked eyes. The Almighty Priest gets stunned in fear. The extreme fear made the Almighty Priest lift the constraint, which was immediately noticed by Bai Xiaoan. This makes Bai Xiaoan think that the feeling of fear is really uncomfortable. As he looks at the Almighty Priest and his beast pets, Bai Xiaoan feels like they seem to be afraid of something. Little did Bai Xiaoan know the Eye of Apocalypse was scaring them with its cold stare. The actual goat of this manhwa is definitely the Eye of Apocalypse. You better watch out. The Almighty Priest orders his corpse beast to use Shadow Impact. However, Bai Xiaoan already took the opportunity to retaliate. Thus, he used Gunsmoke Impact to intercept the attack. Bai Xiaoan tells the Almighty Priest that he has just gotten used to his body and warns him to be careful from then on. The Almighty Priest calls his attention and tells him not to be too arrogant. After that, the two exchange consecutive attacks, strikes, and blows in a swift manner that is almost invisible to the naked eye. Qi Meng and his group cannot believe what he is witnessing. He even told everyone that when the gods fight, the mortals suffer. However, deep inside, he thinks that since they cannot escape the domain, they just have to enjoy the fight. Suddenly, slimy purple saliva drops on the shoulder of Lao Duan. He asks everyone what is behind them, only to find out the three-headed corpse spirit beast is behind them, ready to devour them at any time. It was at that moment they knew they were in big trouble. When they frantically run, the parasitic bat, three-headed corpse spirit beast, and Neverwinter Spider chase them down. Lao Duan tells Qi Meng to let his red flame monkey block the beasts for them. Qi Meng tells him that there are too many of them. On the other hand, Sasha tells them to concentrate on escaping. They should rename their group as the Escape Runners Mercenary Group. Meanwhile, Bai Xiaoan and the Almighty Priest continue to clash. Explosion after explosion, strike after strike. Bai Xiaoan, while charging a strong flaming punch, asks the Almighty Priest if he is not being held back anymore, for he can fight to his heart's content. After that, he accelerates his turbocharge and tells the Almighty Priest to be ready to receive his punch. That said, Bai Xiaoan released the overpowered attack called Turbocharge Explosive Trigger. At the same time, the Almighty Priest ordered the corpse beast to intercept the skill using the very destructive Profound Flames. Bai Xiaoan increases the spiritual energy output to support his attack, while the corpse beast releases more power too. The collision of two strong and powerful energies creates a massive explosion. After the explosion, Bai Xiaoan notices that the Crimson Crow's spiritual energy is overloading his body. Meanwhile, the indestructible mask of the Almighty Priest gets intensive cracks. He wonders how he did not penetrate his attack. Then, his face cover shattered and fell off. At that moment, the Almighty Priest realizes that Bai Xiaoan has too many secrets. That said, the Almighty Priest starts to get more interested in him. Seeing him unmasked, Bai Xiaoan tells him he finally showed his true face. On the other hand, the Almighty Priest tells Bai Xiaoan that he is qualified to witness his true power. Once again, the demonic gate opens on top of him, and more purple slimy things with devilish eyes pour from it, enveloping his body. He then prays to their almighty Lord, the omnipotent Master, to let them all become one. That said, the slimy purple thing envelopes the body of his three beast pets, three-headed corpse spirit beast, Neverwinter Spider, and parasitic bat. This made the Red Ape mercenary group free from their pursuers. However, what they witness behind them makes them fear even more. All of the beasts of the Almighty Priest turned into a giant purple liquid placenta ball of demonic power. Seeing what happened, Bai Xiaoan wonders what the heck that big liquid placenta-like ball is. Then a monstrous claw rips the placenta-like structure, and a monstrous being starts to emerge from it. A gruesome monstrosity emerges as anticipated, and the colossal monster immediately demands round 2. Instantly, the colossal monster manages to grasp Bai Xiaoan, which shocks him so much. The colossal monster reiterated to Bai Xiaoan again that he was too inexperienced. Sheesh. Bro turned into a colossal monster. With all his might, the colossal monster smashes Bai Xiaoan on the ground with his palm like a mosquito. That gave Bai Xiaoan extreme pain. The colossal monster then asks him how he likes that and emphasizes their power difference. Bai Xiaoan tries to stand his ground, but he can't, and the colossal monster provokes him to attack, which pisses Bai Xiaoan off. Out of nowhere, a flame attack was cast on the head of the colossal monster, but it seemed like the attack was nothing at all. When the colossal monster is about to finish Bai Xiaoan, he is quickly saved by a winged dragon beast pet. The colossal monster noticed that Bai Xiaoan instantly went missing and wondered where he possibly escaped. It turned out that the magma chameleon already managed to put Bai Xiaoan behind him. This is also where the rest of the Red Ape mercenary stays. That said, Chimeng asks Sasha to quickly go and help Bai Xiaoan. Hence, Chimeng will block off the colossal monster in the meantime. Immediately, Sasha commands Ji Qing to run a checkup on Bai Xiaoan. He then asks them what they are helping him with his fight. Chimeng explains that he doesn't want to owe him anything. Come on, you are helping him because you know he is your only hope of survival. Chimeng summons his beast pet, Ground Beetle, and prepares to fight the enemy he hates. Hearing him say those things, the colossal monster stomps on the Ground Beetle. Although smaller than the colossal monster, the Ground Beetle can stop the enemy's strength. Meanwhile, the magma chameleon uses invisibility to deliver a sneak attack and slash the eye of the colossal monster. On the other hand, Ji Qing is shocked to see how weird Bai Xiaoan's body is. After hearing that, Sasha asks Ji Qing to show her the result. Ji Qing hypothesized that it should be due to his talent, which allows him to combine with his beast pet, but it's not the complete form yet. Sasha then concluded that, in simpler words, the processing of his skill with the system of his body is obstructed. Ji Qing asks Sasha if she means Bai Xiaoan is injured because his spiritual energy is obstructed. Sasha tells her she needs to find a way to smoothen out his spiritual power. She even added that it would be the best way for him to complete the form. Then, Sasha tells Ji Qing they should start the operation immediately. She prepares her long, needle-like nails, which weirded out Ji Qing. Meanwhile, Bai Xiaoan cannot believe that he's about to receive an operation in that place. Sasha moves closer to Bai Xiaoan and grins, telling him not to worry because it won't hurt. She's giving me the pain lover vibes. Suddenly, Sasha injects her nails into the spine of Bai Xiaoan, and green liquid starts flowing out from the tubes attached to her nails. In the internal structure of Bai Xiaoan, Sasha gradually fixes out the flow of his spiritual energy. This, however, is an excruciating process. The cracks on Bai Xiaoan's possessed body slowly start healing, and he feels way better. The right part of his body also starts undergoing the possession process. Upon seeing the outcome, Bai Xiaoan wonders if that is the complete form of the possessed body, and he feels weirdly good about it. Not to mention, he also starts producing blue flames. The Eye of the Apocalypse gently reminded him that he could use Phoenix Blaze. Apparently, Phoenix Blaze is Feng Qianyu's skill that he borrows after using the Chains of Heaven on her. Bai Xiaoan did not expect the Eye of Apocalypse to remind him of that detail. Hence, the Eye of Apocalypse even tells him he is welcome, which somehow weirds out Bai Xiaoan as he sees it only as a system. Bro, the mere fact that it has a big eye and it has a hand could already mean something else. On the other hand, the colossal monster starts releasing a powerful laser beam against the Ground Beetle. Seeing the attack's impact, Chimeng worries about his beast pet and tells it to hold on. Luckily, the Ground Beetle has a formidable defense to survive fatal blows. Chimeng tells the colossal monster that Bai Xiaoan belongs to them, and they still have debts to settle. The Ground Beetle shoots intense lava flames after Chimeng orders it to beat up the colossal monster with all its might. All the attacks delivered by Chimeng do not affect the colossal monster. Lao Duan tells his boss that his ace card is too weak to defeat the enemy. Chimeng tells Lao Duan that the Ground Beetle is his first ever beast pet, so he is reluctant to release the contract. Moreover, Chimeng reveals that he has one more ace card. While the Ground Beetle continues to deliver its attack, Bai Xiaoan is seen behind the colossal monster. The magma chameleon uses his invisibility and helps Bai Xiaoan to proceed with his plan. This is getting exciting. Meanwhile, the colossal monster wonders where did the Ground Beetle come from. Not long after, Bai Xiaoan, in his possessed form, tells Chimeng to let him handle it. Without even hearing Chimeng's answer, Bai Xiaoan commands him to go and find a safe place to hide, which shocks and annoys him simultaneously. Bai Xiaoan even tells Chimeng that he will make him regret coming to that place. Chimeng lets him do what he wants but still considers Bai Xiaoan arrogant. Moments later, Bai Xiaoan starts charging his possessed fire power. He also uses Phoenix Blaze, giving him flaming wings that allow him to fly. According to the Eye of the Apocalypse, the Phoenix Blaze is the talent he has activated. That said, he can enter the state of bathing in the fire of sacrifice. The Eye of Apocalypse further explains that when he enters the fire of sacrifice, each time he uses a fire skill, a sacrifice gauge is accumulated based on the amount of spiritual energy consumed. Moreover, different effects are activated depending on the accumulation stage, and there are 3 stages in total. It sounds complicated yet very cool. Stage 1 is Solar Blaze. It enhances all fire-based skills. Stage 2 is the Nirvana. It can nullify one fatal attack. Bai Xiaoan gets amazed by the multiple effects of Feng Qianyu's talent. He also thinks that talent really deserves the S-rank classification. He then remembers that there are 3 stages, so he starts to wonder what effect the 3rd stage has. Bai Xiaoan tries to ask the Eye of the Apocalypse. However, it only gives him garbled details. What could be the mystery behind it? Well, it is something to look forward to. The colossal monster asks Bai Xiaoan if he can do it again. Then, the colossal monster stomps his feet, making the blade-like structures emerge from the ground. Bai Xiaoan, on the other hand, easily dodges all the blades using the mutated red-winged crow skill, Flame Charge. As he uses fire-powered skills, his fire of sacrifice level starts getting higher and higher. Then, Bai Xiaoan tackled the head of the colossal monster. The attack made the fire of sacrifice reach 73%. Moreover, it made the colossal monster spit purple blood. Bai Xiaoan is not yet satisfied, so he charges another powerful flame attack called Flame Radiation and unleashes it toward the colossal monster. The Eye of Apocalypse reveals that the fire of sacrifice reaches 100% and automatically activates Stage 1, called Solar Blaze. Bai Xiaoan instantly notices that his fire skills have been enhanced. Even the name of the skill has changed. The Eye of Apocalypse also revealed the new name of the acquired skills. Solar Blaze is now Frost Strike. Limited Food is Multiple. Fire Blaze is now Strong Iron. And the Southern is Quilt Knot. Later on, the colossal monster starts acting in great pain. He then told Bai Xiaoan that he underestimated him. It turns out that the half-colossal monster's face has been burned severely. The colossal monster prepares to launch another destructive attack. Before the colossal monster can launch his attack, Bai Xiaoan shuts him up by kicking his jaw, locking and exploding the energy ball inside his mouth. The colossal monster wants to grasp Bai Xiaoan again. However, Bai Xiaoan has no plan to run away. He tells the enemy that his evil deeds will end in that place as he accumulates a scarlet flame ball. Oh, it feels like Bro will create a nuclear explosion again. Bai Xiaoan releases his combined attack of Solar Blaze and Flame Radiation, directly hitting the colossal monster. The explosion is so intense that it pierces the Spirit Domain Black Gate from quite a distance. An approaching helicopter is seen near the explosion area, where the fire is from the towering Phoenix Flame. The Red Ape Mercenary Group captain notices the explosion and says a new powerful individual has arrived at Jiaolin Town. She also states that the destructive power appears to be at diamond level. That said, she wonders how Chimeng got involved in that battle. When the helicopter lands, Feng Lang acknowledges their captain and her secretary. The captain asks him what the matter is and where Chimeng is. Feng Lang reveals that too many things have happened. They encounter a maniac from the Devil's Spider cult, and their deputy leader is trapped in the woods. The captain also wonders that with all the noise in the area, the Lord of the Rainforest, or the Banana Forest beast should have been alerted. Meanwhile, the explosion obliterated the Spirit Domain Black Gate completely. Chimeng never thought that he would see an actual view of an obliterated area twice a day. As the smoke subsides, Chimeng sees Bai Xiaoan. Chimeng then asks him if he is just alright. Bai Xiaoan, on the other hand, starts shaking. The Eye of Apocalypse revealed that the side effects of the fire of sacrifice include bleeding due to high blood pressure, dizziness, and weakness of the limbs. Bai Xiaoan, who endures a lot, asks Sasha why she did not tell him earlier about the side effects of the skill she used. Sasha apologizes to him for not mentioning it before, for they don't have the time to talk about it back then. Not long after, the vines of the Banana Forest beasts appear around them, which immediately freaks them out. Realizing their situation, the Red Ape Mercenary Group members alerted themselves to fight. Trouble has never been this tiring in this area. Knowing Banana Forest beasts will chase them down, Chi Meng tells Lao Duan to take care of Bai Xiaoan, and they will all leave that area. Chi Meng starts freaking out as whenever one wave subsides, another one rises. With their unfortunate situation, Chi Meng asks Bai Xiaoan if he is a harbinger of disaster. Well, not him, but Xiao Gubai's talent. Bai Xiaoan, on the other hand, asks Chi Meng if he is really blaming him for their current situation, as he can proudly say that he saves them all from their impending doom. Shady Ching suggests to everyone that if all their plans fail, they will just leave Bai Xiaoan in that area. As they continue to move, they are gathered together in one place. Bai Xiaoan tells everyone to stop talking, for they must stay in that area whether or not they like it. It turns out that they are trapped under the roots of the banana forest beast. From the outside world, the banana forest beast keeps on growing. Then, the complete form of the banana forest beast, which is, according to the Eye of Apocalypse, also known as the Jungle Lord of the Wild Bananas. Pissed off by their situation, Chi Meng tells everyone that they appear trapped in the body of Jungle Lord. Soon after, Chi Meng asks Ji Qing how their signal is in the area. Unfortunately, Ji Qing can only accumulate 3% of the signal strength in the area, and she still cannot contact Feng Lang. Moreover, Ji Qing explains that the place is too confined, so that the oxygen inside may only last 30 minutes. This sounds too frustrating to me. Frustrated, Chi Meng punches the vines, tells himself he is useless, and always leads his teammates to dead ends. Seeing him lose hope, Bai Xiaoan explains that he should save his energy. The more excited he gets, the faster the oxygen will be consumed.